Good morning, dear students. I hope all of you are fine, and I hope you people are studying very nicely at home. Today, we will start with our second chapter, that is acids, bases, and salts. Okay. The sour and bitter taste of food are due to acids and bases, respectively. That already you have got in your previous classes. Now, we will learn in detail about acids and bases. See. Acids are any substances which can release hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. Okay. Acids are those substances which have the capability to release hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. Hydrogen ion is H plus that you have got in class 9. For example, hydrochloric acid, acetic acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, these are some examples of acids. Now there are two types of acids, organic acid and inorganic or mineral acids. Organic acids are the acids whose sources are living. For example, acetic acid, formic acid, lactic acid, oxalic acid, etc. Okay, and inorganic or mineral acids, okay, are those types of acids whose source are minerals. Okay, from the minerals or from the earth crust we obtain them. For example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, etc. Now acids can be strong or weak. So what type of acids are considered as strong acids and weak acids? See, strong acids are those acids which completely ionized in water. For example, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, etc. This acid, if we dissolve in water, it will completely ionize, it will completely break. Okay, and weak acids are those acids which partially ionized in water. For example, acetic acid, okay, carbonic acid. Acetic acid, if we dissolve in water, it will not completely dissociate, it will not completely break. Okay, some of them will remain like that. Is it clear? So this type of acids are called weak acids. All organic acids are weak acids and all mineral acids are strong acids. For example, if we take hydrochloric acid and dissolve in water, what will happen? It will completely break down or dissociate and it will give us hydrogen ion and chloride ion. Okay. Similarly, sulfuric acid also in water, it will break and give us hydrogen ion and sulfate ion. So completely it will break into its cations and anions. But acetic acid, which is a weak acid, if you dissolve it, what will happen? Some of the ions, acetate ion and hydrogen ion, will combine again and give you acetic acid. So it will not completely dissociate. Okay, some of them will dissociate and some of them will remain like that, or it will reverse back and it will form acetic acid again. This type of acids are called weak acids. So this is the difference between strong acid and weak acid. So what is an acid? An acid is any substance which can release hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. Now let us discuss what is base. Bases are any substances which releases hydroxide ion in aqueous solution. For example, sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, etc. If we dissolve these bases in water, it will give us a common anion called hydroxide ion and its corresponding cations. Okay, and bases which are soluble in water are called alkalis. For example, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, etc., which are completely soluble in water, so they are called alkalis. Now strong base, similar to these acids, strong acids and weak acids, strong bases are those bases which will completely ionize in water, like potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide, and weak bases are those which will partially ionize in water, like ammonium hydroxide. Okay, now let us discuss about indicators. So what is an indicator? An indicator is a substance which indicates whether a given solution is acidic, basic or neutral. Okay, indicator changes its color in acidic or basic medium. That means indicator are those substances when we will put in some solution, it will indicate whether that solution is acidic or basic or neutral in nature. Okay, indicators may be natural or it can be made also. Natural indicators includes litmus, turmeric, red cabbage, etc. And synthetic indicators, you have to remember these two names, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Synthetic means artificial, that can be made in the laboratory. Okay. Changes in color of indicators in acidic or basic medium. If you take litmus paper, it is found in solution form also. In acidic solution turns blue litmus to red and basic solution turns red litmus to blue. That is, in basic solution blue litmus remains blue and in acidic solution red litmus remains red. If we add methyl orange in acidic solution, okay, it becomes yellow, becomes red, and if we add methyl orange, which is orange in color, in basic solution it becomes yellow in color. Similarly, the natural color of the indicator phenolphthalein is colorless and it remains colorless in acidic solution, okay, which is its natural color, and turns pink in basic solution.